Hello YouTubers, you might have noticed that I have not been doing videos lately. I am sorry for this, but recently I've really didn't want to because of the Halloween event that's in place. World of Warcraft celebrates Halloween events and other special holidays. Halloween, there's Lunar's End, so on and so forth, Christmas and everything. And there's special quests that you can do that give you lots of experience. I have not I've been working on my main, doing a lot of them, just to get like a lot of the stuff from it, having some fun with it. But I just didn't want to sit here and go through this doing all those quests. Since I started playing on the server, it actually became a high population server, which kind of sucks. And it's like 3 hours behind me, so right now, even though the server time says 6:51, it is 9:51 where I live. I forgot what quests I was doing. Oh yes, killing scorpions and other things. I'm probably just gonna I'm collecting these freaking apples now, so I get them out of the way. I only need 3 more. I'll probably just turn this quest in and come back out here. But I've been working with editing music into my videos, and this is all fine and dandy and everything. However, I haven't actually found a good song yet. I was thinking of using, if anyone's ever played Kingdom Hearts, the Agrabah theme for this place, since, this kind of reminds me of the Agrabah deserts, except the fact that it's full of cacti and boars. But, I thought that'd fit in well with the orcs culture, settings, because, hey, they live in a wastelanded area, they have springs of water that they have to find, and so on and so forth. If anyone can suggest any music to me, go ahead. I'm probably not going to do it in this video, but in the later videos where I just sit there the whole video killing things, I don't want to sit here and talk for 10 minutes about random crap as I'm slaughtering the innocent civilians of whatever or wherever I am. I forget where I am a lot. Yeah. I've been working a lot with just messing around on some characters. And this thing needs to die. Yeah. These things are like some of the first challenging things you're ever going to come across. They're not even that strong either. They're just annoying. But there's a quest dude over here. And it took me a while to figure out where you actually turn this quest in, because I didn't read it the first 3 times. I just kind of sat there and looked at the guy and brought that item to him, and he didn't want it, so... At least I think he didn't want it. I don't remember what I was supposed to do. Too lazy to figure it out. But... yeah. I reset the refresh rate so this might be a bit more, less laggish when I pop it into a video form. Some people were telling me about that, and some people, you really need to either read the video descriptions or watch the videos all the way through before you post comments, because I got one comment from a guy I ended up becoming friends with that was saying that, I should have shoulders by now. If you've ever played this game, you have to be above a certain level to have shoulders, and since I'm only going to level 10, I'm never going to get a hold of them. Because the earliest I've seen them is like level 15, and even then they're expensive as sin. Because you have to find someone that's either made them or got them from a drop. And usually level 10 you actually have the money for it, but I'm just too lazy to go out and do it. I might have to cut this video short if the phone rings or something, or I'll just pause it and go answer the phone. Because I'm home alone. Okay, this is the first time you're going to see a poison status. And it damages you over time. It can be very freaking annoying. I'm just checking something real quick. Wow. Yeah, as you can see, I'm going to be leveling here in like a couple seconds. I think after this guy. Nope, I am 3 EXP short. You're going to love this later on when it turns out you've been training for like a couple minutes, and all of a sudden you see the bar filled, but you're like 10 to 3 XP short depending on what level you are, and it just ticks some people off. Ooh, I leveled. all this does is make you stronger and lets you do more damage, but your weapons hold you back a lot. At a certain point, you can only do just so much damage with these weapons before you have to get new ones. But since I'm not buying them, I'm getting all mine from drops and killing off drops and quests. I'm not going to go through and... If you see this red text down here, it's the Headless Horseman event for Halloween. And he's a pretty interesting event. Usually buildings catch fire and you have to go put them out and so on and so forth. You know, I don't like doing the Halloween stuff that much. It's not my cup of tea. Hand armor, whoa, lesser hand armor. Keeping my old one. Yeah, I've talked about classes. This one you want to do skinning and leatherworking for. I probably said this in my first video. But because a lot of beasts, when you kill them at once you start hitting like level 5 and such beasts, they have an option once they're dead called skinnable, which basically means you can you skin them, and you can use the leather you get to make armor, quivers, so on and so forth, which is going to be very helpful later on, because eventually you can do it with dragon scales, and hunters can't wear plate mail till level 40. So, I mean, once you can wear plate with a hunter, you don't, leatherworking becomes inadequate for you, because you can now afford armor you can now get armor that's way, way, way better. But to keep with the 100 edition, I'd say you might want to keep with like the leather armor and everything, because even with plate mail at your disposal, which is probably better than the leather armor, you know, it's usually cheaper to be able to make your armor most of the time than it is to go out and buy all these high-end pieces. You know, I've seen people walking around with like full epic gear. They're like, "Oh my god, this is the greatest gear ever," and they've been killing people since they've got it. But I don't think that you should quest for epic gear, because, well, it depends on your person. Like, as I've said before, I don't like playing in big groups. I don't like working with lots of people. Just because, you know, you're going to find the one person in the group that's greedy, everyone's going to get ticked off and walk away. On my main, I have like 2 pieces of gear that's above uncommon. 2 or 3 pieces of gear that's above uncommon that I didn't get from quests. And I use that stuff. The only reason I still have it is because I haven't found anything better than it. And because my class requires cloth armor, I'm probably not going to find anything better than it for a long time. So, depending on your class, you want to go for epic gear. You know, you can, like, if you're going to be doing battlegrounds and stuff, it's just going in a raid group and getting epic gear if you want to get tons of honor and everything. Because epic gear just totally destroys people. But then again, it also depends on how you balance your class, too. My main is balanced for dealing out extra damage every attack, so he's really more of a physically beat you down to death person than he is... Well, actually, he's more of a spell you to death person than anything else. And because of that, you don't want to really fight with my main, because he will rip you apart if you don't have immunity to a lot of his spells. Do this one. Yeah, I didn't level up, but I got a bunch of stuff to sell. This video will be ending soon too, so I'm gonna admit this right now. I'm not the best with editing software. I'm not the best with any of this software, so it may seem like I have no idea what I'm doing half the time, and that's probably because I don't. Oh, cool. I could do this one while I'm doing some other stuff. I really don't know what I'm doing half the time anymore. For this thing, all you want to do is find these people, use this on them, and it wakes them up and puts them back to work. It's very interesting. Okay, I've crossed my 10-minute mark. I will see you all later. Adios. Take care and have some fun with us. Bye.